Hello guys, today our topic is SINE's rule and how to find area of a triangle. If the triangle not a right angle triangle, if the triangle is a right angle triangle, then we can find out the value area of any triangle. But if the triangle is not right angle triangle, then how we can find out? First of all, I can draw a triangle here and it has three sides and three corners. If this is a one side angle, and across that angle is called A side, same as it is if you draw angle B and then side B, and if we have angle C and then gonna be side C. Then how to find area of triangle? Then you can see, if we find any area of triangle, then we are using like sine of theta, which is opposite over height. But we don't have any right angle triangle here. How to draw a right angle triangle? Then I will talk about how to find the SINE rules and what the formula we were using. So in here, if this is a triangle, if I draw a straight line, a vertical line which is drawing and making a 90-degree angle, then you can say that this is called a height. This is called a height, perpendicular height making a 90-degree angle. Now you can see, if this is angle B, yeah, across that angle is called height, which is opposite, in the opposite direction. And then what is a side? We have a side is A and this is hypotenuse. So now if we can use that function, we can say that sine of angle B, opposite length is H and the side is A. But when you see the side is A here, how to find that total height? If they given a side, then we can easily find out, we can multiply that value by here across. So times by A here and times by A here, A will be cancelled. So A sine of B is equal to height. We can easily find out the height, and when we find out the height, then we have to put this value into the formula. What is the formula? If I write down area of triangle A, B, C is equal to half. We have to do half of the base and into perpendicular height. Perpendicular height. This is how we could put value half into the base and perpendicular height. So now if I give you an example of that one, and then we go to the SINE rule after. So if we have any values, they are giving, if I write down in here, this is a triangle and this is A, B and C, and they said that this side is 4 centimeter and this is 5 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. So now they are asking, can you find out, question will become, find out area of triangle ABC. Given BC length is 4 centimeter, AB length is 5 centimeter, and perpendicular height is 4 centimeter. So now we have to put these value into our formula. So we can write down in here area of triangle is equal to half times base times perpendicular height. So half base is 4 centimeter times height is 4 centimeter. When you multiply these value, you can see that 2 is divided. We can first divide. When we divide, how many 2's goes to 4? So 2 times 2 goes to 4. So 2 times 4 is 8. And you have to remember unit. If this is a centimeter and you are times both centimeters, that becomes a squared. So that becomes 8 centimeter squared. So this is our formula how to find out if there is not a right angle triangle. Then we have to find out. Second thing, how we can use SINE rules. If we have a different triangle which is not a right angle triangle, so just giving a name A, across that angle is side is A. If we go B here, across that angle the side is B. If this angle is C, then across that angle the side is B. We have 3 angles and we have 3 sides. So which formula we will use in here to find out area? You can say that A, C and B. These are the angles. So when 2 sides are given and 1 angle given, then we will apply SINE rule. If 2 angles given and 1 side given, then also we can also apply SINE rule. What is the SINE rule? It's saying if we're finding any sides, then we use A side over sine of angle A equal B side sine of angle B equal C side sine of angle C. So whenever we are using this it means these all are equal. One thing, you have to use 2 at a time. If we are using this value, I write down on it, A sine A equal B sine B. This is a 1 pair. We can use 3 pairs in here, or we can use B over sine B equal C over sine C. This is the second one. If third one we are using, then we can mix with that A over sine of A equals C over sine of C. So these are just like in here, there must be missing one thing in there. In this function or in this function or in this function. They will give you 3 things and the one will be missing. Then you can easily find out the third one by using that SINE rules. If we go to questions, then we easily find out how we can solve. First of all, we need to find out the sides, and then after we work out on the angles. Same as it is, if we're using for angles formula, then I can draw in here. They will be, we can flip these things upside down. If we are finding for angles, then we have to use, we can say that angle first, sine of A over A equals sine of B over B equals sine of C. So again, we can use with the pairs, 3 pairs we can make it according to the question. First we will see what kind of question is it they're asking, then we can easily find out the values. So now we go to our first question. Let's see what they are asking. We have 3 angles. They are A, B and C. This is A side, B side and C side. And the values are given 75 degree. This is angle, and this angle is given is 52 degree, and this is 8 centimeter is given, and this is A side we need to find out, and they are asking calculate. They are asking calculate side A. So now you can see we have 2 angles given, one side is given, but the third angle we have to find out. How we can find out that angle? You can see that angle across that side and that angle across that side. So we are using A and C, and we have to find out value. Which value we have to find out? A value. If I write down in here A side over angle A equal, we're not using B because we don't have any side B or angle. We have a C, so C side and angle C. You have to write down using SINE rule. If you tell them you are using SINE rule, then they're going to be more easier. So now we have a value. We have to stick these value in this formula. A we don't have any value. So what is angle A? The angle A is 75 degree equal C side is 8 centimeter and angle C is sine of 52 degree. So now we need to cross multiplying, because this value bottom part will multiply on the top. This is cross multiplication, and this can multiply that. We can't, because we have to find out the value of A. So then we can write down in here A is equal 8 centimeter and sine of 75 degree over sine of 52 degree. Now work out on the calculator sine value 75 degree and sine 52 degree. Then we can work out. That becomes 8 centimeter time. What is the value of sine 75? Which is 0.9659 and sine of 52, which is 0.788. When you work out, so let's see. That becoming 9.806. If they are asking, can you find out the value up to 1 decimal place, and they will tell you find value up to 1 dp decimal place, then you have to check if you need to find out 1 decimal places. So you can see 9.8 after decimal 1 value, the next one will be the decider, and this is less than 5. It is less than 5, then we cannot write that value, so we cannot add and subtract. So we can write down 9.8 is 1 decimal place. This is the answer. Now you can see that they have given 2 angles and 1 side. We easily find out our third side. So now if they are asking with the same question, but they will ask, can you find out area of the triangle? How we can find area of a triangle? But we don't have anything in here. So how we can work out area of a triangle? The main thing, you have to find out perpendicular height. If you can find out perpendicular height, then you can use easily, because we have now 2 sides. One side is here, one side is here. If we can make this one, I can first remove these values, so I can write down in here. So A is now 9.8 centimeter. Yes, if we draw from here perpendicular distance from here to here 90 degree, and this is height h. Now we can use same question and find out area of our triangle. So first we will find out h, and then let's see. If I write on further in here, and find out area of triangle A, B, C. So you have draw a perpendicular height. When you draw a perpendicular height, it's mean it's a right angle triangle now. One this right angle triangle, and second this right angle and triangle. So now we have to use a function. If I bring that like in this way. So C goes on the upside, and B is going down, and just rotate this picture. So AB length is 8 centimeter, A angle is 75 and C angle is 52, and the A side, this side A, is 9.8 centimeter. So now you have that thing. This is, if using that value, it's the mean, this is the angle, yeah, and this is the opposite side. If this is the angle and this is the opposite side and this is the height, but we don't have any height. So now, as you know that, we can find this angle easily. How? The property you have to use to find out that angle. Interior angle of any triangle add up to 180 degree. So you have two angles, then you can say that 180 degree, because we have to find out B angle. 180 degree take away 75 degree, take away 52 degree. Then we can find out easily that value. So that becomes 75, 52 becomes 127. So 180 take away 127, which is 3, 5. So 53 degree. So this angle is 53 degree now. So now you can use to find out in here, which formula we'll use? Sine B equal opposite and a hypotenuse and opposite side. So now put these values in this formula. So we need to find out opposite. So opposite equal hypotenuse or sine of B, because you have to cross multiply. That value will go and multiply with that one. So that value is 9.8 centimeter times sine of B is 53 degrees. So work out the value of sine 53 degree. .8 centimeter times 53 degree is 0.798 and times it, and that becomes 7.826 centimeter. If they are asking one decimal place, so 7.8 up to 1 dp decimal place. So we got the value of opposite side is 7.8 centimeter. Now we have these things. If we work out to find out an area, so we go everything in there. Now we have to put these value into the formula to find out. So area of triangle ABC, which is half times base times height. So half times base. What is the base now? 8 centimeter. Time, what is the height? 7.8 centimeter. Now you have to times, so that goes with that. So 4 times 7.8 becomes 1,000 So 31.2 centimeters squared. So this part inside whole area of that triangle is 31.2 centimeters squared. So that they gave us two angles and one side we found it. If they give us two sides and one angle, then how we can find out? So we go to another question. Now the question says, if two sides are given, so I can draw a triangle ABC. One angle is given 70 degree, and across side is 8 centimeter. Across A side is 8 centimeter, and across C side is 3.5 centimeter. Now the questions comes up now. They will ask you, can you find out angle now? We have to find an angle. Find out angle. Which angle you have to find out? B angle. B. Then after, next question, and area of triangle ABC. Up to how many decimal places you have to find out? Up to 1 decimal place. 1 decimal place. So now we have to work out the third third side for finding an area and angle, all angles. First of all, we have to stick to find out the angle. This angle we need to find out, because angle this need to find out. This is a cross side given, angle this given, a cross side is given. So we need to write down using SINE rule. When you use SINE rule, then you have to tell sine of B, because we have to find out this angle, over of cross side is B is 3.5 centimeter, equal angle A. What is angle A? Is 70 centimeter. What is side across? 8 centimeter. Now we need to cross multiply. When you cross multiply, that value will multiply by that. So we will get sine of B equal 3.5 centimeter times sine of 70. What is the value of sine of 70? We can find out, but write down in here. Which is 0.3, 0.9396 and 8 centimeter. Now we have to work out, multiply and divide. When you multiply that value by 3.5, and whatever answer comes up, and then divide by 8, you will get the value is 0.411. this value we found, but we still haven't found the angle. If we need to find our angle, then we have to send this sign on the other side. When we send this sign on the other side, that becomes inverse. Same as it is, just like when you are finding angle with the degree. So you press sine, and what angle you found? You did that. Secondly, when you're finding an inverse, then you have to press shift on calculator. That function will convert into the inverse, and then you have to find out. So shift inverse function of 0.411. Then we will get a value 24.26. That becomes 24.26 degree, but up to 1 decimal place. When 1 decimal place, you have to line up, and this is a decider, which is 5 or more. Then we have to add 1 on that side. When we're adding that side, so we found angle, B angle, we found 24.3 degree. So this is found 24.3 degree. Now one thing is done. Second thing, we have to find out area. Then we need to do again same thing and find out the area. We have to draw a perpendicular height. Then we find perpendicular height with this angle, and then when we found that angle, then we already had the other side to find out the area of a triangle. If we haven't, then you can find the third side easily, because two angle, you have to take away these two angles out of 180 to find out the third angle. So we have to use these values to find out area of triangle. First we will find out perpendicular height. So if you're finding a perpendicular height, then becoming sine of B. What is a B? 24.3 degree. Opposite. What is opposite? Opposite is height, but we don't have that side, so we can use either way. We have to find opposite over height is hypotenuse. This is height and opposite. We have to find out this side, but we can use either way. If you haven't find out, then what to do? First of all, same thing, you need to find out the third angle and then use that side, because when you find that third angle, then gonna be easier, then no need to find out the third side. So you can find out the third side because you have two angles and two sides. You can again use the function to find out. We can do that either way. If we need to find out that side, we can find out, still we need to find out the angle. So angle C is equal to 180 degree, take away 70 degree, take away 24.3 degree. So that becomes 110 and then 24.3 degree. We have to pass here, that becoming 0, 10, 7, and that becomes a 9, and that become 1, 10, so 85.7. So this is the angle of C. So let's see, 180. Yeah, 85.7. This angle we already found now. 85.7 degree. Now again, by using this one, if you need to find out, then easily you can find out that side. I will do that one because I have started, so there's gonna be more recap of how to find out the third side. So angle is given, we need to find out this side, AB side over sine of which angle is a 85.7 degree equal any you can select, and 8 centimeter over sine of centimeter 70 degree. So AB side equal to, again cross multiplication, that value multiply with that one, 8 times sine of 85.7 degree over sine of 70 degree. So now you have to work out again to find out the value. So sine 85.7 times by 8, which is 7.977 over sine 70, which is 0.939. When you divide the values, so 7.977 divided by 0.939, and you will get 8.495 up to one decimal place, so 8.51 dp. So this side we found 8.5 centimeter. So there you go. So we have to put these values now into the formula, so they're gonna be more easy now. So we can skip this thing. So area, we need to find out h. How to find out now? Sine 24.3 degree over height, and this side 8.5 centimeter. So then you need to multiply by that. So 8.5 multiply this side, sine of 24.3 degree equal h. So work out and then find out the value of height. Sine 24.3 times 8.5, which is 3.497 up to one decimal place, 3 point, that becomes 5 centimeter. This is our height. So we go height as well. So height is 3.5 centimeter. So we go height, we go base. Now we can find easily the area of triangle. Base 8 centimeter times height is 3.5 centimeter. So that becomes 4, becomes 7 to 14 centimeters squared. This is the answer. So I hope you like the video, because these are the questions for GCSE height here, and you can get grade 7, 8, 9 easily with if you know how to use SINE rules. Thank you.